Hi, friends. This is Carol from Pivot to Wholeness. And while you might not think you have a lot in common with these high-profile television presenters, you have one very big thing in common, and that is you're all employees, and your career and livelihood are at the discretion of someone else. Now, I'm going to share 4 strategies with you to help you prepare for an unexpected business downturn, layoff, or firing. If that's important to you, please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell, and let's get started. Strategy 1, optimize your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is a social network that you can use to connect with old colleagues, new colleagues, people in your industry, and it's a great way to stay abreast of what's happening in your industry. So one thing you want to do is go onto LinkedIn and make sure that everything under your profile is correct and up to date. Go in and put in a new profile picture that reflects you in a strong, confident business manner, and go through all of your details, your job histories, your positions, your dates, your education, and make sure those are all current. If you have any certifications or licenses, update those as well. Make sure that you have all of your skills listed as well. And what you can do, which is related to another strategy we're going to talk about, is ask your friends and colleagues to endorse those skills. LinkedIn has some tools to help you verify your skills in certain common productivity tools. And you can take those tests. I think they're free or very low cost. And then you can put that on your profile as evidence of your skill and competency in those areas. LinkedIn also allows you to not only post, but also to share some of your work products. So if there's a presentation or a paper that you've written, you can share it there. You can create small, short videos and share those also on LinkedIn. And it's a great way to keep your profile and position you as an authority and expert in your field. Strategy number 2, update your resume. While you're updating your LinkedIn account, update your resume as well. When you're updating your resume, make sure that you're telling a story about who you are and what you can do and the results you can deliver. You want to balance that human side also with the keywords. Now, in the past, a lot of recruiters would look at a stack of resumes and pick the one that they wanted. Now, many companies use AI or a recruiting tool to do that first pass at resumes to filter out the people that just really aren't a match. So when you're updating your resume, look through other job descriptions and think about the keywords that they're using and make sure to put those into your resume in a natural way. In the end, you're still going to be connecting with a human, so your hiring manager or the recruiter will still actually read your resume, and if they're interested, they'll talk to you. But we need to get past that first level filter by making sure that as you're telling your story about yourself, you are also using the keywords that recruiters, hiring managers, and the recruiting systems are looking for. One other thing that we need to be aware of is that ageism is real. So be cautious about the dates that you put in your resume. Ageism affects people who are older as well as younger. So just be aware of that and be considerate of the dates that you put into your resume. Okay, strategy number 3, connect with your network. And this is a sister strategy to updating and optimizing your LinkedIn profile. Check in with your network. So these are your colleagues, former colleagues, maybe a former boss. It could be a professor, an instructor. It could be anyone who is aware of your work, your competencies, and your character. And just reach out to them. Send them a message through LinkedIn, a text, or an email, and just check in to see how they're doing, what they're doing in their current role, and share a little bit about what's happening with you. Now, we want to do this before we have an unexpected job loss so that we can truly be connecting with people on a confident level. But it's really good to keep those bridges open and free and that line of communication open so that if they have a need or you have a need, there's still that warm relationship that you can talk to each other. If you belong to a professional organization or a union, that's also a great time to connect with them. Here's where you could look at their website and see what initiatives are new for them, if there are any additional certifications or training or in-service hours that you could get. And you might consider volunteering just so that you can continue to keep a high profile within your industry. And that way, if there is an unexpected downturn or a layoff, you know the people, they know you, and you have been working on improving your skills so that you can be ready when the next position opens. The same goes for your college, your technical school, community college, wherever you got your education or certification. Make sure that you are connecting with the alumni associations there because they always have networks. It might be an opportunity for you to extend a hand and help someone who is new or breaking into your industry or someone who's newly graduated to find employment, but also let you know what services they have available for alumni who may need a little support during a layoff or a firing. So keep in touch with your people network, your institution networks, and be genuine with those connections. And strategy number 4, build your emergency fund. Financial experts recommend that you have enough saved to cover 3 to 6 months of expenditures. Depending on your lifestyle, you may need more or less, but now is a good time to calculate that and understand what you need or what you don't need. If your emergency fund is a little low or not at a level that you're comfortable, you may consider ways to trim your budget. And a sneaky way that we spend money that we're not really aware of is through those subscriptions and subscription boxes. So if there's a streaming service that is underused or you're not interested in, trim that. If you have signed up for one of those fragrance of the month or cosmetics of the month programs and you're not really getting good value out of those, that's another option to trim. Only you know what's right for your budget, but consider looking for ways to trim if you don't have that level of comfort with your savings. If you have a more entrepreneurial spirit, this might be an opportunity for you to get a second income or expand your side hustle so that you can save more towards your emergency fund. It's all up to you how you handle this, but if you want to be prepared in case you have a layoff or you're fired, make sure that you can be comfortable during that time when you're searching for your next position. So I hope that you are comfortable in your role and that you don't have to experience any of these unexpected business downturns or layoffs or an unexpected firing. But I also hope that you are prepared in case something should happen. So 4 things you can do today to get you started on preparing for an unexpected event are to go to your LinkedIn profile and make some updates. Connect with some of your previous colleagues, send them a message, just checking in with them and finding out how they're doing in their role. Connect with your credentialing organization, your college, university, or trade school or union, and connect with them on LinkedIn and see what they offer for alumni. And then take a look at your budget and see if you're comfortable with how much you have saved, and think of maybe 1 or 2 ways that you could trim your budget so that you could save more towards your emergency fund. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I want you to be prepared for the unexpected. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell, and share it with someone who might be interested in these topics. I've got some other videos that you might be interested in as well. Take care.